There are all kinds of homes available when it comes to buying a home in Ghana, especially within Accra, Ghana. In this video, we're going to tour one of the most luxurious homes that I have toured so far. We get to speak to the CEO of the reputable real estate company that put this model home together. It has all the luxuries you can think of: cinema, pool. Literally, the space has been so well utilized. It's so stunning. I can't wait to show you the space. Let's get right into it. So what would a place like this cost?
So I've been here all my life.
Your life. Have you always done real estate? What's you guys' goal? Like, what do you aim to provide for your customers?
You see the difference in homes in New York.
Hey guys, today we are in prime Accra. We're in an area called Chado. Chado is very close to the airport, very close to Osu, very close to East Legon. It's all about 15-minute drive away from this area, very close to Labadi as well, which is where the beach is. So super accessible. Today we're going to get to speak to Kwabena. Kwabena is a businessman who used to do work in insurance, and now he builds homes for a living. We're currently at one of his model homes, which we're going to showcase very soon, and then a few of the other properties he's building within the same vicinity. But first of all, let's have a chat to him and get to know him a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and tour the space. Hello, Kwabena.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm very fine.
That's good. Could you introduce yourself to my subscribers?
Okay, so my name is Kwabena Ado, CEO of Daimler Homes Limited.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Have you always done real estate?
No, not really.
Okay.
So I started out as my life insurance underwriter. So I studied statistics and actuarial science in KNUST.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've had a love for numbers.
Okay.
Right, not so much into real estate, but I really like numbers, and I think I've been able to bring my numbers into real estate.
Into real estate.
Yeah.
So how long did you do that for?
I did life underwriting for 4 years.
What's that? What's life underwriting? What do you do?
Okay, so what we do is we assess life insurance risks.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want to take a life insurance policy, I was the one who assesses the risk and determine the premium you pay.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, so I did that after after uni. That's what I did. Did my national service with an insurance company, and then when we were done, retained me. I worked there for 3 years.
Okay.
Right.
So right after that, then you got into real estate.
Well, I went into a facet of real estate.
Okay.
So I was lucky to get connected to some companies in Turkey at the time.
Okay.
The Turkish trade had started to boom in Ghana. So I worked with a few companies in Turkey, supplying doors, kitchens, wardrobes to real estate companies here.
Ah, okay. So that's how you started.
So that's how I started. That's how I got in. And
Okay.
I'd like to give a shout out to the CEO of Imperial Homes, Mr. Francis Baini. He was the one who really held my hand through the real estate journey.
Oh, awesome.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started with primarily as a subcontractor for Imperial Homes.
Okay.
And I spread to other businesses.
Oh. Okay. So how long did you do the whole supplying doors and things like that for?
Right.
Before you moved? Because now you're doing more developing, is that
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So from there, where did you go before you started doing developing?
Well, so I was in there, and then I got a call from a friend of mine saying that there was this real estate developer who needed someone to come manage his business.
Okay.
Right. So he introduced me. Initially, the man wanted to hire my friend, but my friend was already engaged at the time. So he introduced me and said, well, looking at what I'd done, I would be a good fit.
Okay.
So then I moved and joined that company for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And there I was into full-fledged development.
Right.
Right. So I managed that business for 5 years before I started Daimler Homes.
Your own thing.
Yes.
Okay. So how long has Daimler Homes been running?
Well, Daimler Homes was registered just this year.
Oh, cool. Okay. So it's fairly new.
It's very new.
Okay.
But in terms of footprint, the footprint of Daimler Homes is my footprint as well.
Okay.
So in terms of my footprint, I have spent over 6 years in the real estate game. So all the developments that I did under my previous business, all sort of were attached to me.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then I started something on my own last year under another company name. And then I decided that no, to get to where the business or to get to where the real estate sector ought to be, it was important for me to set up a new brand.
Oh, okay.
Right, that encompasses all the different things that I've come to believe in, working as a subcontractor and then working as a full-fledged developer
as
managing
well.
somebody else's business.
Okay.
So that's how Daimler Homes came
About.
into yes,
Okay.
into being.
Okay. So all in all, you've been doing it for a fair bit of time, even though this one just started. You've been
Yes.
doing it for a little bit of time.
Yes.
What keeps you in it? Why are you doing real estate?
Okay.
Would you go back to insurance?
No. Okay, so I do love insurance, or I loved insurance because it was a numbers thing. Then coming to real estate, I realized that it was also, the real estate gives you a canvas for for creativity. So where people see paper for artists, I see land.
Right.
Right. And I'm not too artistic in terms of drawing and all, but when it comes to being able to conceptualize a project and put up something, functional and all, I'm pretty good at it. So I've come to love real estate. And to be honest with you, every time you start a project, and I would like to take you on a journey where you start a project, all you see is sand, then you start to see block work, then you start to see plastering, and then boom, after a year or 2 years, you get to sit in something that you were part of, the frustrations and all. Now you sit in and you forget all about the hustle.
From the beginning when you saw the sand
and sitting in it now, it gives you a different sense of accomplishment. Now that I'm done, we're here now, but this is done. What's next? So then we try to move on to something else, and then go through the process again and do something. So for me, I believe in building upon what I've previously done. So trust me, our next developments will be better than this.
Than this one, okay.
And that's what.
What's you guys' goal? Like, what do you aim to provide for your customers and in your buildings? What's important to you, I suppose?
Well, for me, my concept of real estate, initially came from Maslow's theory of need, where getting shelter is the human being's most basic need. Then we fast forward, we got into COVID, we got into a lockdown. Then I realized that no, if you were to be locked up in your home for a month, would you survive?
I'll be so bored.
Right. So aside being able to interact with people, is your home a representation or a reflection of who you are and what you aspire to be? And does it have components that fuse into what you do on a daily? Right. So if you do come to that understanding of that, then you see that no, everybody had that same problem during the lockdown. Right. So then that became what's my inspiration for going into real estate was to build something that is that's family friendly, that you love to enjoy to be in, and then also something that has value, which grows over a period. Right. So I've been able to fuse, especially here, all the modern trends, right, with talking about a smart home, automated curtains, a game room, a bar, a rooftop terrace, being able to fuse all of that in, because I foresee that in the future to come, these are the things that people will be looking out for. So if you have a home that has these amenities and facilities, right, you're going to get premium value for it.
That's amazing. I mean, from what I've seen so far here, definitely it's very well thought out. There's all these extra features that you would find here that you generally won't find in other homes. So the other thing I wanted to ask is, so generally, like, I interview a lot of people. Most of them have either come from the diaspora to start something like that here. You haven't mentioned having lived anywhere else. You've been here all your life, is that right?
So this is the funny thing. We were 5. 4 of my siblings schooled outside. I was the only one who schooled here.
In Ghana,
Right. So I've been here all my life.
All your life.
Right.
Why didn't you go? Why didn't you study overseas?
So there's a love story attached to it. I think my wife wouldn't like. But I decided to go to KNUST because at the time the lady I was interested in was going to KNUST.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right. But she left me after first year.
So that was a bad decision on your part.
Well, not really. Because fast forward, things have come around to work out for me. Exactly. So I have traveled outside extensively. I've experienced other cultures. I've gone to visit at least my siblings outside who all own homes. Canada, the US. You see the difference in homes in New York, tiny homes, to homes in Georgia, huge lands and stuff. Or I get to pick from so many different people. Plus, as I said, my eye was opened with Imperial Home, right? Because at the time, the luxury real estate sector was fairly new, and seeing the CEO then get so involved, having the vision, the passion, and all, got me to love real estate. That's all it has been. So I've not been anywhere. I don't intend to go anywhere. However, I believe that based on how well Daimler does, we'll try to spread our tentacles to other regions or other countries in
Okay.
the sub-region.
Okay. So currently, where are your developments located?
Yeah, so currently I have this, which is the Daimler, but this is my personal residence.
Okay.
Right, but it was built as a show home.
Okay.
Then I have Next Manor, that's in East Legon,
Okay.
around the Trinity Theological Seminary.
Okay.
It's a 5-story unit, 18 apartments, right, with 2 luxury penthouses.
Okay.
And then I have Avella Prime, that's going to start hopefully end of July.
Okay.
That's at Nana Chrome, or
Okay.
let's say Marjorie National Libre.
Right. Okay.
Right, and that's going to be 10 townhomes actually, and then 15-unit apartment block.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So these are the 2 units that we're currently working on. And then there's a partnership between Daimler and Goldcrest Abnav.
Okay.
Right, and we are looking at developing Chado massively.
Okay.
Because Goldcrest has a lot of land investments here in Chado.
Okay.
Right, and this side of Chado is called Burma Hills.
Okay.
So there's a lot of land investments here in
Yeah,
Burma Hills.
right,
And you
okay.
know the thing with the Burma Hills is, for me, I believe that that's the next cantonment.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right, because now you have a clean slate where you can develop something. It's in between main Accra and East Legon. East
Yes.
Legon becoming a cosmopolitan,
Yeah. Yeah.
sector, and cantonments being your old contemporary luxury
Yes,
location.
yes,
So
yes.
Chado being here gives the middle to upper class the opportunity to do something great.
Yeah.
Currently here, we are looking at doing the Graham, which is a mix of townhouses, both semi-detaches and detached townhouse units, 2 and 3 bedroom units. We have Highbury, Highbury Place, that's townhouses, but that's 4 bedroom. Then we have Catalonia, that's already under construction.
Okay.
That was being done by Goldcrest, the clientele. So yeah, currently here we have a few things
few
going
things
on
that's-
before. And then Daimler also has our developments, as I said, in East Legon, in Anachrome and stuff, looking to get into cantonments. And all.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
you have to watch the space.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like there's a lot that's
Yes,
upcoming.
yes.
So did you get an interior designer to put this together, or did you do it all yourself?
No,
as well?
no, everything was done by me.
Oh wow. Okay, so
everything
you're a
like
little
that.
bit of an interior designer as well.
Well, yes.
Okay.
So maybe this is where I put my art, my art into action.
Awesome,
Yes. So
awesome.
everything here, in terms of the design, I helm of affairs in terms of the design,
Okay.
in terms of the finishing, in terms of the build. So it was built solely by my business.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Finished, and all the guys who did the work are my people. They are great and awesome people who
Yeah.
contributed to getting this done, and I'd like to thank all of them.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing. So what would a place like this cost? Like this model home?
Well, this model home plus land cost me around 450,000 USD.
Okay.
But of course, that includes the finishing
Yeah,
and everything.
okay, and
And then,
everything.
as you know, there's a basement.
Yes, that's right.
And
with
that's
the cinema and everything.
yes, with
yeah.
the cinema and everything, and
Yeah.
that's a different cost altogether.
okay,
Right.
okay, okay.
But if you take those things out, a place like this would cost around 300K.
Okay.
Right. But if I was selling this with everything I've put in, with the love and,
And
you know
everything,
and
yes.
everything, yeah, maybe I'll sell it for more than that. But my wife will beat me, so I'm not even going to
You're not
discuss
allowed
that.
to do
And
that.
I'm not even allowed to think about it.
No,
So,
yeah, good. I can see why. It's very, very well set up.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
So I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. Thank you, Kwabena,
welcome.
for the conversation.
Thank you too.
All right then.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So welcome to the model home. So once you come inside, this is the first space that you see. As you can see, they've utilized this space here with a mirror and a little table here. Very, very nice welcoming space. And then once you come down this way, you could do like a little sitting area if you wanted, as they have done over here. And then there's space underneath the stairs to have it as a little storage if you wanted, or you could just decorate it just as they have done here. You could even do like a little office area in this sitting area that I just showed you if you wanted, because it's spacious enough to have that. Okay, so this is the guest toilet that they've got here. Once you come into the door and then you turn to your left hand side, there's a little toilet here, as you can see. Very well utilized space. No space in this compound has been left empty. Like, it's all been used very, very wisely. And then once you shut the door, there's a sink right behind here as well, which is really, really nice. All right, let's explore the rest of the home. All right, so this is the kitchen area. As you guys can see, it's open, so there's no walls that are separating that side to this side. You could obviously put a wall in if you prefer, but it's opened. You could have an island in the middle if you prefer as well, but this is what has been put together. Looks really, really lovely. There's enough storage here with all the cabinets. The oven and the microwave has all been built in, along with the fridge and everything. Really, really nice. The extractor, it's got an extractor, electric stove, all that. So it's got the whole invisible stove thing, which is really, really cool. And then right across from me is the dining area. It's got a really spacious dining area, as you can see. You could have a bigger dining table if you wanted. This is a 6-seater, but I think you could go as far as an 8-seater and still be okay. So if you want to have an 8-seater, then maybe you can take this out and then have an 8-seater instead. Let's go to the living area. All right, so this is the living area. As you can see, very, very spacious. He's created 2 sitting areas, one on this side, one on the other side. There's enough room to do 2 if you want. It's got these huge sliding doors on my left-hand side as well, which allows a lot of light to come inside. As you can see, this place has been very well put together by Kwabena. I really like the backdrop with the TV and everything. It looks really, really nice. So another really cool feature that the home has is it's a smart home. So all these buttons are interconnected to the lights, to your music, whatever it is. So no matter what part of the room, what part of the house you're in, you can play music and do whatever you need to do, so long as you have internet access. You can turn on the TV. It's all connected down here as well. And then on the other end of the living area as well, they've put in these decorative things into the wall. That looks really nice. I think it's POP or something, or plasterboard, one of them. Looks really, really good. So once we walk out of the huge sliding doors, then that leads us into the backyard. It's really breezy out here in the backyard. It's a good sized backyard. He's managed to create a pool here, even with the small space that he's dealing with. There's a patio right across from the pool where you can, you know, do whatever you like. So he's done a pool and he's even put a fountain in place, which is really, really nice. Very well utilized space. And the space is big enough for you to put in your own plants if you wanted to. The model home has this really cool feature. Basically, this thing that has all these decorative items is also a door that leads to the basement. Because the land space itself is small, they have really utilized the space using the basement and then a couple of levels up as well. So you literally have very spacious rooms and all that, but for less land space, you know what I mean? It's very, very smart. So once you come down the basement, there's a little storage in here. He has just put a freezer in here, but I feel like if you have a staff member or something, you could definitely use the space for them. There's even more space underneath the stairs. You can use it as a bathroom if you like. From here, this is a really cool feature of this model home as well. So this is an entertainment space that he's created here. He's got a pool table. I really like the lights above the pool table. Very nice. He's created a little gym area just here as well. Obviously, this place is big. You can use it for wherever you like. You could even make it into a bedroom or whatever it is you want to do. He's got a little cinema here as well, as you can see. Really, really nice. You can sit here and enjoy a movie whenever you feel like it. And because you're in the basement, you can't really hear what's going on upstairs. So you're basically in your little cave, I guess. Really, really nice. And then he's created a little bar area just on my right-hand side as well, which is nice. You could entertain here, bring your guests, have a good time. No one would know there's anybody home even. Really, really nice. Okay, all right, so we're heading upstairs to check out the bedrooms. Let's go. All right, so this is the first bedroom. As you can see, spacious enough. It's got a double bed in here and there's still enough space. There's a balcony right across from me as well that gives you a view of the main gate, which is nice. They've locked it so I can't access it, but as you can see, you've got that. And then you've got your wardrobes that are hidden in the walls, which is really, really nice. The inbuilt wardrobes. And then this is the bathroom and toilet. So basically all the rooms are en suite. Very, very well used space, like I keep saying. This is the mirror, the fancy mirror that goes on and off, really nice. Sink storage area. There's a toilet here, and then the shower that has been built into the wall. This is really, really nice. It's actually my first time seeing something like this where the shower has been built into the wall. You only get the thing that you used to turn on the tap, and then you get the shower head as well coming up. But all the pipes and things like that, they're all hidden into the wall. All right, so this is the second bedroom. This bedroom is slightly bigger than the first one we saw. It's got a king bed in here, but as you can see, there's still a lot of space around it to utilize for other stuff. The wardrobe is the same as it was in the first bedroom, very well hidden, really pretty. I love the finishings on the wardrobe, very nice. And then this is ensuite as well. It's got the same toilet and shower as we saw in the other place. The shower has, like, all the pipes have been hidden into the wall, which is really, really nice. So all you get is the thing you used to turn on the tap, and then you get the shower head as well. And then you've got your toilet here, sink, a little bit of storage, and then the mirror as well. Let's go to the third bedroom. So once you come upstairs, there's a little family area here. As you can see, there's huge windows right on my left-hand side. Allows a lot of light to come inside. I love the artwork on the wall using the POP. Come inside, let's check out the first bedroom. This leads to the master room. Absolutely lovely. The master room is super, super spacious. As you can see, the walk-in closet is huge. There's room to store your stuff on this side as well as that side. And then there's a little island area in the middle for jewelry and stuff like that. Like, I feel like you and whoever you're staying in the master room don't have to fight for space in here. Very, very well utilized space. There's also a little sitting area here as well, which is an absolute plus. And even underneath the staircase that leads to the bedroom, they've created a little storage area underneath. So you can keep your ironing board and irons and stuff like that, since it's right next to the wardrobe. And then this is the bathroom. The bathroom is huge, as you can see. They've got a jacuzzi here, the double sink, which is definitely nice. They've even got a TV in here. And then there's a shower if you want to have a shower instead of a bath as well. Let's go upstairs and check out the bedroom. All right, so we're heading up to the bedroom itself. There's enough space to have a lot of lights coming in as well. The windows are big here. There's windows right behind you, thin ones up there as well. So there's always a lot of light coming in, which is great. And this is the master bedroom. As you can see, it is really, really big. Very, very spacious. Because the walk-in closet is downstairs, you don't have to keep any bags or anything like that up here. So it allows you to use the space for other things. From the master room, there's a kitchen up here even. So on days where you don't want to do anything downstairs, you can just stay up here and cook and do all that. They've made space for a washer and everything. And then they've got another toilet up here as well. So if you need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, you don't have to go downstairs. They've got a bidet just right next to it as well. And then you've got your sink and then a little storage up here as well. Definitely really well thought out. Again, very, very well used space. So Kwabena has created this little room right next to the master bedroom for his kids. And they've got their own toilet and bathroom as well. So a very cute toilet, sink area. And then the shower is on my left-hand side as well. So absolute plus. And they've got their own set of wardrobes installed into the walls as well. So the final part of the home that we're going to see is the balcony. All right, so from the master bedroom, you come out onto the balcony. Very decent sized balcony. Gives you the views of the neighborhood. You could definitely create a little sitting area. It's quite high up, so it's very, very breezy, as you can see. Most of the things you see across from me is like houses that are being built and houses that have already been completed. That's all there is to see, but the breeze can really be appreciated. I'm in awe of how well this space has been used. Like, it's been really, really well used, yeah. All right, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed the tour of this model smart home. Absolutely beautiful, very well utilized space. Kwabena told me it's a half plot. Half plot, they've got a basement, they've got a 4-bedroom, all the rooms are spacious. You've seen the living area. You've seen the kitchen area. It's also beautiful, very modern, very, very well set up. So this is what is possible should you decide to work with them. All their information will be in the description box below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow your bliss. So now life is short. Follow your bliss, na nipa ye den. Follow your bliss, na di ebesi biya ye, and follow your bliss, na den na emada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.